how do you know when a man is using you? A man that is not interested in you, but interested in your money, or even interested in wasting your time. A man who is not serious with you. A man who pretends that he loves you, but he doesn't. A man who wants to consume you. A man who wants to use your time and to waste your time. A man who doesn't love you. A man who doesn't care about you. A man who doesn't think about you. A man who is just wasting your time. How do you get to know this man? How do you know that this man is using you and wasting your time and for nothing? You may be in a relationship and you're just there, very comfortable, thinking that the man you love loves you in equal measure, but you get to know that this person is not even interested in you in any way. And by the time you get to know this, you have already wasted your time. So today I want us to discuss issues on how you can know when a man is using you or wasting you while you are thinking that he is into you. One of the things is we have to think of two relationships here. We have to think of a marriage, that is when you are married to somebody, and also look at this other one of how when you are courting somebody. You know, you may be courting somebody with an intention of marrying them, and there they are. They don't even have any intentions of getting serious with you or making things right with you. So this person ends up wasting your life and wasting your time. And also, there is another category here, the category of a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Let us start with the last one, the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. This one here, a boy may be there with so many girls out there, but you are one of them. Little do you know that you are also one of the many that he has in his life. And you are thinking that maybe you are the only girl in his life. So, there you are. You love this man to the moon and back whenever you meet him, whenever you talk to him. But he has other women that he's also talking to, other girls. And because of the age, you know, this is a very delicate age, especially the boyfriend and girlfriend relationships. Always, most of the times they are there with young people. Young people will always lie. They are very conniving. They are just clever. They are sharp. They know how to play their games. And I tell you, you can be played. So most of the times girls get boyfriends and they are comfortable and they are like, oh my boyfriend, and you think you are the only girl. But reality hits you when you get to know that this boy has got many other girlfriends out there that he is also seeing. And it gets very, very painful. I've seen girls that are very young crying their hearts out because they have been wasted and they have given themselves to these men. Let me call them men because they are young men, but they have given themselves to them and only to come and get to know that they were not interested in them. They were just using them. It has become very difficult, especially these days, for relationships to work, especially with the young people, simply because they want adventure. They want to taste here and taste there. They want to be there and be here. They want to be with you and be with another one. So young people are like that. So most of the times girls are like, you know, when you get somebody, you are like, I have a boyfriend, and you are very comfortable, you are very loving, and you give your all to this boy. Little do you come to know that this boy has got many other girls. It breaks your heart. So relationships like these are there. And for the girls, I want to tell you that the only way to find out if a boy is cheating is just to be sharp also. Be sharp. Be sharp. Watch and mind who he speaks with, who he sees, who he spends time with, especially whenever he's free. Most of these young relationships are students. You know, they are in the universities. Others are just in young, in colleges, and they are young. They are young. Others may have finished college, but they are there. But you have to make sure that you know where your boyfriend is. You have to call him many times. Don't be that person who says, hey, he hasn't called me, so I'm not going to call him. Find out who he is with, what he's doing. Engage him in the evenings. Call him all his free time. Make sure that you are monitoring what he's doing. These are not days to sleep. These are not days to just sit there and be comfortable. You have to monitor this guy. You have to know who he speaks with. You have to see if he's hiding his phone. You have to see if he is allowing you to touch his phone. It doesn't mean that you can share phones. No, but at least somebody who is not hiding something, you will know. You have to be very vigilant. That's all I can tell you, girls. Be very vigilant. And because you are sharp, you'll get to know when somebody is cheating you. So make sure that you call, check on him, check his phone if you can. If you can't, try to see if he's hiding it. And also make sure that you are available whenever he is free. Because if you don't, there are so many people out there that are willing to be that man who you call yours. Let's go to the other relationship of the mature people, but not in marriage. They are mature, but they are not in marriage. So this one is also complicated because these people are also maybe most of them are having money. People, they are maybe in working situations where somebody is having a job, and they have their own money. Be it a lady, she has her own money, but she's looking for this relationship where she can fit in. How do you know if your man is cheating on you? You have to be very vigilant also. You have to also mind the times that the hours that you speak to each other. If you people are used to calling each other every morning, and this person has not called you for two consecutive mornings, and you are like, hey, maybe he just woke up late, and you just ignore that. If you people are used to calling or checking on each other over lunch hour, and you see this lunch hour, he did not check on me. Yesterday, he had not checked on me. The previous day, this is a sign of bad things to come. So you have to also monitor this man. You also have to see whether he calls. If he doesn't call and he was used to calling you, get to know that there is somebody else. Also, if there is provision, let's say there is a way that this person was giving you money, and all of a sudden he stops giving you money or giving you support, this is also a sign that this person is seeing somebody else. There is also a sign that you should also be very vigilant about. Evenings are times that people speak to each other. Those that are in relationships, they spend time together. If you find out that this person is not calling you in the evenings, he's evading your calls, he's hanging up when you call. If he doesn't hang up, he answers the calls and he says, I'll call you back. The person on the other end, get to know that this person is having a relationship with somebody else. If this person becomes very evasive, he used to spend time with you, he doesn't want to spend time with you anymore. He's telling you reasons, he's giving you reasons that he's busy, he's working late, weekends he's traveling, he's going to see his so-and-so, his mother, and this was not usual. And he's not even inviting you anywhere into this or this. You should also be very vigilant and get to know that this person must be seeing somebody. So you have to know what to do. You have to know what to do. I don't mean that you have to go and fight, but you have to be wise on how to approach this guy and confirm that he is still single. You may waste many years with somebody, yet he is out there and he's even having somebody else that he cares about. And there you are, wasting your time thinking that this person has you in his heart, but he doesn't have you. Provision is something, support is something. If this person has been paying bills and he just evades paying for you, he just decides, if you have children and he has been assisting you with maybe school fees, he just refuses to pay school fees and says, okay, I'm committed, and sometimes he doesn't even explain. This is a bad sign. You should be very vigilant and get to know that this person is elsewhere. Another thing is avoiding calls in the night or in the mornings or early mornings or late nights. This person doesn't want to switch on his phone. His phone is switched off, and you are wondering, why is the phone off? Because normally I get him at around this time, and now I find his phone is off in the morning, and very late in the night his phone is off. This is a bad sign. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Now, the third category is the married couple. With marriages, things are happening these days. People are having double lives, triple lives out there. And you as a person has to be also very vigilant, because a person will show up Yes, he'll show up. He is the husband of the home. He shows up. Yet he has come from another home out there where he even had dinner. And he comes home and says his stomach is not good. He doesn't want to eat. He's also coming on home weird hours, like very late, let's say 10, 11. But he comes. Yet he has spent all his evening hours with somebody else out there. He has another family out there, and you have never known that. So this is something to watch out to. There is also another thing that you should also watch out to. When you call your husband, let's say you are married, you call your husband and he is like he has switched off his phone and he's out there, but his phone is switched off. This is a sign of bad things to come. It doesn't have to be judged in once. You have to, if it happens once, you can maybe think that his battery died or something. But if it is every time that he's out there and you are trying to call him and he's not reachable, he is not reachable. His phone is off and for no reason, and which is not usual. You have to be very, very careful. There are also other men out there that are busy on weekends. Weekends you cannot get your man, yet he's your husband. Every time on a weekend he's away until Monday. And you are like, but he's on a business trip, but he's working, but he's that. No, stop consoling yourself with things that are not real. Men have to be available for their wives, for their spouses. They have to be available. Spouses have to be available for each other. Even if it is a woman, this can also happen vice versa. You have to know where your person is and you have to know what he's doing. So if you see somebody stepping out every weekend and going for a whole weekend and coming back, not even explaining where they have been, beware of things that are coming, wrong things in your direction. So this is something to also watch out about. I also want to mention the issue of finances. Now that this couple is married, maybe bills were being paid by this man, and he's the man of the house. He's the one who pays maybe a certain bill, electricity, water, this and that, school fees. And you end up finding out that most of the months he's evading to pay these bills. And when asked, he's like very aggressive and he's not approachable. This is one reason why you should also be very, very careful. Because if a change in behavior is reason enough for you to think twice, a change in behavior, even if it is not taking supper in your house, where he has always eaten with you people, and he comes, he doesn't want to eat, he's always talking of a bad stomach. This is reason enough for you to also be very vigilant and know that this person is walking in the wrong direction. So I also want to talk about other issues like intimate issues. When you see somebody is very evasive and you don't know why, and this has not been usual, you have to ask yourself why are things not working? Why are things so different? You have to know, because you are wise. Things start changing and you have to know that things are changing. If you know what I mean, you have to be very, very, very vigilant and work towards checking things. You have many ways of checking things when you are married. You can check situations and get to know what to do. So guys, those are just a few of many things that happen in relationships that warn you that things are not working out right. You have to be very vigilant. You have to know that you have a life to live, and your life is not like you must live with this person. If this person is not feeling you, you can opt out. There is always a way you can opt out, and it is right to opt out, because why waste your time if you can save a few years of your life and give yourself happiness? I don't see why you should die there sitting with somebody who does not love you. Be it a young girl from the university who is maybe looking for a spouse, or maybe a working class lady who is out there and working and hoping for marriage or trying to look for a partner to marry, or in a marriage that is already there and is not working. You have to be very, very, very vigilant and get to know how to go about things. Guys, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I want to request you to subscribe. like and share and make a sweet comment down there. You can tell us about your experience in your situation and how you live your life wherever you are in the comment section. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.